proud of the way our guys competed in the game. Thought we got out early. Thought defense was absolutely amazing. I thought offense, we got the long drive early, and then the defense got those turnovers and got control of the game. But our defense all day, I mean, 7 turnovers or something like that, and 6 interceptions, and short fields. I think, did they score 2 times or 3 times? We had 2 interceptions and a
fumble return, interception, fumble recovery, and an interception recovery.
Is that what? Yeah. And then they set up at the 2, and then we had the kick return. I mean, but they were just outstanding. I mean, playing the run, playing the pass, they were absolutely amazing. Offense, we converted and did the things they had to do. But I thought offensively, really, on the day, did not play as well. I thought missed a lot of opportunity, a lot of little things, and need to clean up a lot of stuff. But special teams was really good. Again, proud of them. We won 59-3 here. This has always been a tough place for us to play. And just proud of the way the guys came out and did a great job. Questions?
About Nate Andrews stepping in for Terrence Brooks. I mean, the guy just makes plays.
He makes plays, football player. I mean, game makes sense to him. He sees things. He does things. Very unselfish player. Does whatever you ask him to do. Can play dime, can play safety. I mean, just did a tremendous job. What a player.
And there are guys that just have a knack for being around a ball and making plays.
He and Jalen Ramsey. I mean, you take about it. You had 2 freshman safeties out there. You had 2 true freshman safeties. And all that. I mean, they both scored touchdowns. And I mean, they can play the ball. They can tackle. They can run. They can play multiple positions. I mean, they're very good football players.
Did you anticipate him playing right away?
Who's that?
When you signed Nate? Did you?
No, well, you never knew. Nate was a guy that, you don't know, but I mean, every time he's around something, he does well. You know what I mean? And the more he was in our camp, we said, something, this guy in time, he'll have a chance to help us during the season. I mean, he just the game makes sense. He picked it up, processed his information very well, made good decisions, and he's physical too.
Looks like he and Ramsey, and then actually really the whole defensive backfield, they're starting to pick up on the pattern reading principles you guys have put in and all.
The pattern match stuff, which is very hard. I mean, it's hard stuff to learn now. You got to understand it and do it, and it takes time. And as it goes, and when it's done right, it can make you miserable.
Jimbo, they obviously know what happened Thursday night. They know where your standing is going to be now. How does that coming into this game? The mindset,
I hope nothing. I hope it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter. Where we're at should not matter. How we play and how we prepare is what should matter. And if they ever believe in our system, if they ever believe in eliminating the clutter, if they believe in what we're teaching, now's the time. Because success to me reveals what you really are. Success, where you're at, what you're doing, if you can keep the selfishness out of it, and then the ability to focus and play one at a time, and that's the key, and that's what we have to do.
This team just seems to have a knack where it's like a snowball going downhill. I mean,
they feed off each other.
Yeah.
They really do feed. Offense, defense, special teams. They care for each other and they like each other. And I think they generally they have fun playing football.
So it's not a coincidence the offense scores, then you get a pick 6.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they just feed, and they understand how each other. They're not independent of each other. That's why you hear me. That's why we don't ride on the bus. Offense, defense. That's why we don't do anything in our organization is never offense, defense. Never, ever, 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 ever. And I'll never do it. Because you can't be an offense and a defense. You got to be a team. Until you understand the momentum of a team and how it ties together, that's the only way you'll ever be successful.
Jimbo, we hear the guys all the time saying, we play one game at a time.
And that's what we pound in their head. I mean, and I hope they continue to believe that. And that's important. I think they will. I'm not saying they won't. But no, success, to me, success reveals what you are a lot more than failure. You know what I'm saying? And I think these guys have it. I really do. I think they have that focus. I think they understand that. And hopefully they'll continue to do it.